Hi everybody. As you can notice now, all the snow that we had here, which was a good 25 centimeters, melted away because it just it heated up here, warmed up here quite a lot, and so now's a good time. To water some of my plants because there's no frost warning planned for the next 7 to 10 days here, which is unbelievable because at this time of the year it's usually the frost temperatures are quite low. But nonetheless, for those of you who live in dry areas or in areas where you didn't get much snow and the ground around the palms is dry, well then I would really suggest you to give them a little watering, moderate watering, not much but a little, just enough so that the root system, the root ball doesn't dry out. But if your plants are situated in a colder zone like mine, but received lots of snow and the soil around the palms is moist, well then there's no need. Regarding yuccas and agaves, they don't need any water, so they're just fine. They will last practically all winter without water because the air moisture is higher. But with palms, for example, if you have a greenhouse over your palm, and the greenhouse is quite small, so there's no need to water the palms because they have the root ball has an easier access to moisture. But if you have for example, Canary Island day palm, and you're living in a colder area like I am, and you have a larger greenhouse around it, like for instance mine, the length times width here is 2 by 2 meters, which is the equivalent of 6 feet by 6 feet, and this terrain is on a flat surface. As you can see, the ground here is totally dry, so I'm going to give this Canary Island date palm a watering now, because it has no access to water whatsoever. Even though there was a lot of snow here, none of the snow got passed into the root system here because, as I said, the terrain here is flat and this hole is really deep. So I'm going to give it a little watering because I know it's not going to freeze here for a minimum of 7 to 10 days. So if you have something, if your palms are in an area like this, in a colder area, and you do expect deep frosts in January and February like we do, well then now is a good time to give it a little watering, and just to keep it on the safe side and just to keep your roots from completely drying out. Okay, so as I said, you don't need to water your palms if they did have access, or if there was a lot of snow and the snow melted and got into the root systems. But if you do have some larger greenhouses and they're very far from water access, well then I would suggest, for example, if you look at this greenhouse here, this one is completely dry. These plants have been covered for about a month and a bit, and as you can see, the soil is completely dry here. So I'm going to give my Chamaerops cerifera, humilis, and volcano a watering, and that's it. The yuccas are fine; they don't need any watering. So that's that. Okay, so I wish everybody a great day, and if you wanna find out more about watering, I have a couple of videos on my herohero.co channel, also on our Only English channel on patreon.com, so you can feel free to check them out regarding watering. So have a great day everybody, and see you some other time. Cheers.